If you see this recorded presentation, it means my speaker or my connection has the problem again. I feel sorry and sad if this happened, but I cannot deal with the connection problem. I'm eager to give you a live presentation, but just in case, I prepared with two hands. I'm honored to have this precious chance to share my own story and progress in this presentation. In the play project, I focus on improving my fluency of speaking English. You may ask why you don't enhance your pronunciation or intonation. They are also important. Yes, but the purpose for us to speak English is communication. So whether the other person can understand you clearly and effectively is our primary task. In fact, no one but you will care about whether my spoken English is like the native speaker, because everyone knows that we are international students and English is our second language. What truly the listener will care about is the content you are talking about. So today, I'm going to share with you how I'm improving my speaking fluency. So, my secret of improving speaking skills is creating an uncomfortable English speaking environment by myself, and I will describe why the English speaking environment is important and useful, how to create this environment in non-native English speaking country. First, I will share a little sad and inspiring story about myself. Almost 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I am a new student who just came to Sydney with great passion and curiosity. Story happened when I attended my first tutorial in UNSW. You know, seat can be freely chosen, and generally speaking, we will choose to sit with Chinese students, which is almost a fixed, unspoken rule. There is a unique code among Chinese international students. Are you Chinese? Yes. Then quickly add WeChat and sit together happily and comfortably with big smile. But at that time, maybe there was something wrong with the head. I just went straight to a table full of local students and sat down. Oh, too naive and ignorant. Life blew me hard. You can't imagine what I suffered in that 2 hours. I don't understand what my classmates talked about, why they laughed. Was it funny? Why they can't understand me? Why they didn't discuss this question with me? Why they stopped communication with me? I tried to be active in the class discussion, but when I opened my mouth, I found that I cannot organize the words in a short time. I cannot speak English fluently. This little story made me strongly uncomfortable, and I found that my local classmates seemed to have changed their table in the second tutorial. But what makes you comfortable can ruin you. What makes you uncomfortable is the only way to grow. Later, I joined in the school club, which is called ESSIC. I still choose to sit beside local students in lecture and tutorial around different courses. I raise my hand in lecture and tutorial to ask questions or answer questions. I make friends with local. I invited a local student to have lunch together. I invite local to hang out with me. I start use Instagram and Messenger instead of just WeChat. Sometimes I failed. Sometimes I succeed. But one thing has not changed. I never stop trying, even though I really feel uncomfortable. It really helps a lot, and I start thinking about what makes me improve my fluency of speaking English. Yes, I realize that I am in an English-speaking environment and I make good use of this advantage. I'm not afraid of being laughed at. I think Sometimes we should learn from Donald Trump. He always gives himself the huge confidence. We could believe we are the smartest because we can speak 2 languages, and some of you can speak 3, while most native speakers can only speak English. Right. However, congratulations. The road to improve speaking is strewn with setbacks. The outbreak of coronavirus led me and most of you have to stay in China, and that means I lose the advantage. I lose the natural English speaking environment. Seriously, it is very cruel. When I finally discovered the secret to make myself progress, I have to stop halfway. It is like pouring the cold water on my enthusiasm of practicing. The second turning point has come. I learned HUMS1005 this term. Although at first I originally want to boost my WAM, but it really inspired me a lot. Why can't I create an English-speaking environment myself? Even now, I am in non-native English-speaking country. So, during 5 weeks implementing my speaking project, I summarized 4 useful methods to help me create the English-speaking environment. First, attending more social clubs and classroom participations. Second, setting English talking time with friends. Third, using the app Be My Eyes to find native speakers while giving helps. 4. Watching and dubbing movie scenes. For the first method, don't need me to describe more. From the short story of my personal experience that I taught you just now, you can see it is really helpful to be active participation in class discussion and online social clubs, because these provide you with a good atmosphere to listen and speak. Turn on the audio, turn on the speaker is more difficult than just typing in the chat section, but it will bring you more. You can answer the questions raised by the teacher. You can unmute to comment on what has already been said, or you can give information to clarify the topics or correct an error. Second, setting English talking time with friends. I know that there are always endless chat topics between girls, from I wake up to when I feel asleep. My mouth has not been stopped. Always video, audio, or type chat with my friends. Now you can just express what you want to chat in English. For example, oh my god, I'm so excited why the new nude eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty has such a great color range. Or, wake up, Sephora is discounted. Haven't you bought anything yet? Or, God, I wake up at 6 o'clock every day for a week, but still didn't grab Apple 12 Pro. You can talk whatever you want with your friends or boyfriend if you have one. We can practice the speaking skills with people who we are in a good relationship together, which is also a brilliant way to immerse yourself in an English-speaking environment, because you will feel relaxed and more engaged. You can ask your friend to record the time you speak. Then come to the third part, using the app Be My Eyes to find native speaker while giving helps. Be My Eyes is a free app that connects blind and low vision people with sighted volunteers for visual assistance through a live video call. You can download it to give help while practicing speaking with native speakers. I have successfully connected to the blind person several times, And this is the screenshot. Shows my first target. He asked me to help him describe the multiple truths about programming. I'm very surprised that he can still study programming, although he is visually impaired. It is amazing. I have taken a screenshot for this project after asking his permission. However, while I'm taking the screenshot, suddenly a warning sign, please respect other privacy, popped out. So I decided no longer take the screenshot and focus on helping others and practicing speaking. I feel unprecedented happiness during the process. Yes, it is a challenge because you will feel nervous or uncomfortable and afraid if you can really help, speak, or express clearly. But the hardest things to do and the right thing to do are always the same thing. Easy does not enter into grow up life. Finally, the method that watching and dubbing movie scenes works indeed. Movie dubbing allows me to engage in acting out most multiple character scenes, taking on different roles in a freewheeling atmosphere to keep on learning with fun. It let me immerse myself in the environment of English speaking first and then give the output. During the dubbing process, you can consistently imitate the standard pronunciation in the video and observe how the native speakers organize words in communication. You will receive a mark every time after dubbing, which makes you feel uncomfortable maybe, but it actually can improve your speaking. In the end, due to the above four methods, I am able to express my own opinion fluently with confidence in longer sentences and longer time. If the mountain won't come to Muhammad, Muhammad must go to the mountain. If I am not in the English speaking environment, then I will create it myself, even it makes me feel uncomfortable. Thank you for listening.